Unit 1.8 Resources Available on Campus. University facilities are shared between NUS student groups and departments. Booking of venues cannot proceed if you do not have the approval by the staff advisor for the event to take place. For most bookings, you will require an endorsement by a staff advisor or OSA staff in charge. As the venues on campus are owned by different stakeholders, final approval is given by the respective venue owners. Apart from OSA-administered facilities, student groups are also allowed to book lecture theatres, seminar and tutorial rooms within their faculties upon approval by the venue owners. Some commonly used venues available to student groups include OSA-administered open venues and facilities, U-Town, sports, and non-OSA-administered facilities. More will be shared in the following slides. The open venues available for student activities are YIH Plaza, LT27 Science Foyer, and the Central Library Forum. These venues allow student groups to hold larger-scale events, such as bazaars, exhibitions, and roadshows. For YIH Plaza, it is a common venue used for events with performances. You will need to consider the wet weather plan should the event be held at YIH Plaza, as the venue is only partially sheltered. Music performances are strictly prohibited at LT27 Science Foyer as it is directly outside the LTs. For any performance or music played at Central Library Forum, the volume should not exceed 90 decibels. OSA also administers smaller venues for student activities. The table benches at Central Library Level 4 walkway and at the Science LT27 foyers are available for booking. These facilities are better suited for activities such as ticket sales, recruitment drives, and publicity booths for events. Other OSA-administered facilities include a dance studio, discussion rooms, and training rooms. All are located within YIH. Approval of event proposals should be given by the staff advisor before any student group proceeds to submit booking requests for facilities. Sports facilities on campus are also available for student activities. The Sports Recreation Center, SRC, oversees the usage of all sports facilities, which include multi-purpose sports hall at both SRC and U-Town, sports field, courts, as well as gyms. Booking requests for the facilities should be submitted to the OSA staff advisor or in charge through the resource booking system, REBOX in short. Should you need any more information, visit the link provided here. Should student groups wish to book the OSA-administered venues and sports facilities, they are required to submit the booking request through REBOX. Each student group can nominate up to 2 group representatives from their committee to submit booking requests through the system. For more information on REBOX, you may refer to the frequently asked questions here. To get group representatives started on REBOX, the student group will need to submit the details of the group representatives for verification. Thereafter, individual group representatives will need to log in to REBOX and submit the group representative application. They may refer to the user guide for REBOX for the application. After the application, the student groups should inform the group's OSA staff advisor or in charge so that he or she is able to verify and approve the application. From then on, the group representatives may proceed to submit booking requests through REBOX. This is a reminder for all student groups that prior to booking the venues, the event proposal must be approved by the staff advisor. All other areas within the faculties are considered non-OSA administered facilities, and they fall under the purview of faculty dean's offices. Student groups will need to seek approval from the faculties to book seminar rooms, lecture theatres, and tutorial rooms. This includes any open spaces within the faculty premises. All amenities in U-Town are open for booking by NUS staff and students. The outdoor facilities include Town Plaza, Town Green, and the atrium located at level 1 of the Stephen Ridey Center. These venues are suitable for outdoor events such as bazaars, booth sales, recruitment, sporting events and performances, etc. There are indoor facilities available as well. The auditoriums such as U-Town Auditorium 2 and Ngee Ann Kongsi Auditorium are good options for indoor events such as forums, conferences, and seminars. These facilities vary in capacity, and you should take note that the usage of these venues are chargeable. Other indoor facilities will include seminar rooms, meeting or discussion rooms, and practice rooms. The student organizers will need to explain the purpose of booking and the type of activities to be held in the various facilities upon booking. Before booking the venue, the endorsement of OSA staff advisor or in charge is required on the booking form. You are reminded that the U-Town Sports Hall 1 and 2 and the Rock Wall at Stephen Ridey Center are under the care of Sports Recreation Center, as mentioned earlier in the unit. If you would like to find out more about the facilities available at U-Town, visit the links provided here. A general contact is also included in this slide for your information. Next, a temporary change of use permit is required when student groups use a venue out of its intended purpose. For example, the Central Library Forum is not built for holding bazaars, therefore the bazaar organizer will need to apply for TPA. The TPA must be approved by OSHE at least 2 weeks before the event. If necessary, student organizers should meet up with the venue owner and OSHE for a site recce before applying for the permit. This applies to all open venues administered by OSA and U-Town facilities when required. Students may apply this online through the link provided. The process for applying for a TPA begins with the student obtaining approval from his or her staff advisor for the event and booking the venue. Once the venue is available, the student should apply for the TPA online, attaching the floor plan or layout for the day of event. During application, the student is also required to indicate the staff advisor of the event. This application will be routed to the staff advisor, followed by OSHE for approval. Once the application is processed by OSHE, the outcome of application will be sent to the student via email.